Hi there, I'm Andy Hillier, and in today's guitar lesson I'm going to teach you how to play Ponpon from Cyberpunk. The little guitar man plays it in the game. I've done a cover version, go and check that out. I'll leave a link in the description and put a card above. Also, just before I teach you, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, give me a like on the video, and leave me some comments in the comment section, including any songs you want to learn. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to print these tabs off, you can support me on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below as well. So you can play this on electric guitar, acoustic guitar, any type of guitar. The guitar's in standard tuning. We've got 4 lines that we need to learn. The first line goes... So for that, the first chord that we're going to play is your first finger on D4, second finger on A5, and your third finger on G6. Play them all at the same time. Then take your third finger off and lay your first finger flat across the G and the D4, and you're playing A5 at the same time. Then take that same shape, move it up 2 frets, so your first finger's on 6 on the G and the D string, and your second finger is on the A7. And then the last hit of that first bar, add your little finger onto the G9. So the first bar slowly goes. Into the next bar, first finger flat across the D and the G strings at the 11th fret, and add your second finger onto A12. Play those all at the same time, and then we go down to your first finger on 9 on the D and the G strings, and your third finger on 11 on the A string. And then we go down to what is like an E shape chord, if you know an E major chord, but up on 6 and 7. So your first finger on G6, second finger A7, third finger on D7. Play those all at the same time. And then play the open E string, then B7, then open E. So that second bar goes. So the first 2 bars slowly go. And then into bar 3, put your first finger across the G and the B strings at the 7th fret. Third finger on A9, and play all those 3 strings, so the A, the G and the B strings 3 times like this. Then move up 2 frets, so you're on 9 and 11, same shape, and do 3 hits on that. And then into bar 4, first finger down to fret 2, so it's the same shape almost. First finger on fret 2 of the G string, third finger A4, and hit that 4 times like this. Okay, so bars 3 and 4 together go. So the whole of the first line slowly you've got. And up speed. On to the second line, we've got this. So for that we're playing first finger on D4, second finger on A5, third finger on G6. And we're going to play the 4 and the 5 on the A and the D strings, and then G6, take that finger off and have your first finger flat across to the G string, so you're playing the G4, so you got, and then D7 to D9 with an open E at the same time, then D7, and then A9. So the bar 5 got bar 6, hold down E2 and D4 at the same time, play them at the same time, and then another D4 and a D4, then G2 and G4. So that bar 6 goes. So bars 5 and 6 together go. Bar 7 is the same as bar 5. And bar 8 is almost the same as bar 6. Slight variation. So you've got 2 on the E string and 4 on the A string. Play them both 3 times. Then G2 and D4. And then there's a G2 and D4 which goes into the next line. Let's just try the whole of that line slowly. You got 2, 3, and on to the next line, bar number 9. We've got so for that we're playing fret 2 on the G string to A5, then A5 and the D4 at the same time, then another A5, and then we move up to your little finger on fret 7 on the A string, 6 on the D string, and 4 on the G string, and then it goes to 6, 6 on the G and the D, and 7 on the A. So it's, and then E2 and D4 at the same time, 3 times. G2 back to the D4, and then another G2 D4 into the next bar is the same as bar 9, so 11 is the same as bar 9. And then bar 12 is the same as the first part of bar 10. So let's just try the whole of that line. And on to the last line, we've got so for that, this same chord that we played at the very beginning, A5, D4 and G6, play them all at the same time, and then play the G, A, G, A, G, A strings. So you got, and then you go to 7 on the A string and 6 and 6 on the D and the G strings. Same right hand. And then you go to 6 on the G string, 7 on the D string, and 9 on the A string, and same right hand. And then 9 on the D and the G strings, and 11 on the A string, and same right hand again. So the first 2 bars of that line go. Then bar 15, first finger across the B and the G strings at the 7th fret, third finger on A9, and you're going to hit the A, the G and the B strings at the same time, and then jump between the B, A, B, A, B, A, then move up 2 frets and do the same thing. And then the last bit is G2, D4 and A4, and you hit that 4 times like. So the last line goes. And that's the whole song. So let's put it all together. enjoyed that little guitar lesson, you found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, I'd really appreciate that. If you could give me a like on the video as well. Leave me some comments in the comment section, including any songs you want to learn, where in the world you're from, and what if you've enjoyed the video. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to support me and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put it in my Patreon account. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. Thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.